believers, Bald Rhino back with another incredible PSA reveal. Here we go again, baby. We've got baseball, basketball, all vintage this time. We're not horsing around with any modern. A friend of mine said, hey, can you submit these cards? And I was happy to do it. So enjoy. Please comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Take care. All right, let's make some video. PSA reveal time. These are 1971 basketball. And I hope you enjoyed a little something different on the Bald Rhino station here. Yeah. So this is a Donnie Freeman PSA 8. It's a beauty. I would just say I've always been a little afraid that PSA would be trying to discourage certain submissions because they're so busy, and I think they want modern. And this is the order that makes me feel like maybe that's true. Don May, PSA 6. I think they were extremely tough on this order. There's a few good cards in here. But I think, I don't think they have a lot of, I think it's expensive to train graders that are vintage. I also think that if PSA had their way, they would simply say, hey, we're in the Pokemon business and we're in the modern business, which isn't a whole hell of a lot of fun for me. But that's where I think that they do have some tough graders, and then if it makes sense to discourage what I do and just have people just continue to submit Ohtani. I love this guy's channel, Synergy, I think it's called. He pretty much just submits Ohtani and Judge and some of the stars, but he makes a hell of a lot of money, and he's very successful at it. And I think that's really the grading game. But, you know, I do well enough. I mean, it's a hobby for me. But here's Jeff Petrie. Yeah, 7. So I really thought most of these would get pretty close to an 8, these basketball ones for sure. This one blew my mind. 71 Ken Dryden 3. I mean, I had it on a 4 on my sheet, but, you know, that's pretty rough. Hope you like the Kleenex box. That's the little garden for the Rhino. This one, you know, and every time you see it, you just go, God, that's beautiful. This is a 65 Clemente 1.5. Now, that's your signal that you got a SGC grader. I can't remember last time I got it. You know, so those vintage graders that were at SGC are now with PSA, and yeah, sucks, but that's okay. We half grades really are pretty destructive to resale, for sure. And SGC never cared because there was no resale in this SGC. This one was the only one I was really disappointed in. I thought it should have gotten a 7. I think a 6 is low, but look at the doctor. When the doctor called, baby, he knew what was going down. That's a beauty, isn't it? Oh. This, I'll save that one. That's the best one of the whole order. Chet Walker. I wonder how they got him in those poses. They must have had to pay him because that's an odd pose. Bill. Poor Bill. But he got an 8. One of the good ones. By the way, these are not my cards. These are a friend of mine's that I submitted for them. Oh, yeah, Kevin Lockery. What a winner. 4. That was a beauty, huh? Oh, jeez. How about Arizona, #1 seed, baby? Gonna win that tourney. It'll be nice. All right, last 2 here, just so you can always say that the Bald Rhino came through. I got my personalized plates to say Bald Rhino on them the other day. I thought that was fun. 25 bucks. Look at that. That's the greatest catcher. Anybody that tells you that he's not, never played baseball and doesn't know baseball and should be not trusted. No, I'm kidding. And then last but not least, my favorite Johnny Bench card, the banger of the order, PSA 4, very fair grade because it's off center like a son of a gun, but man, is it nice. This was before his You know, a lot of people don't realize Johnny Bench had cancer of the lung and had some of his lung removed, and still played at an elite level when, you know, there was really not a lot of medical technology back then. Just another reason to be a fan of the big Johnny Bench. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Bald Rhino channel. Please like and subscribe. Take care.